Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed this free clip of aggressive progressives on the Young Turks. This is just a preview of what you will receive with TYT membership. That means exclusive interviews, panel discussions, and more of Jimmy, and of course, me. Check out this next clip, and if you like what you see, you can access full episodes of Aggressive Progressives by becoming a member. Head to tyt.com/join now.
And I want to show you a part that people don't know about Venezuela. Like, what does the Keystone Pipeline have to do with Venezuela? What does the Keystone Pipeline have to do? Well, Greg Palast did a great documentary, and here's some of it right now.
I want the Keystone Pipeline.
You should love the Keystone Pipeline.
Love the Keystone Pipeline. The Keystone XL pipeline will bring the world's filthiest oil, tar sands from Canada, all the way across the belly of the United States, over our water resources, down to Texas. Oil to Texas? Why in the world would you have to ship oil to Texas? The answer is here in Corpus Christi, home of the Koch brothers' giant refinery. But the Kochs have a problem. They can't use Texas oil. It's not filthy enough. It's not dirty enough for their refinery. They have to use super heavy crude, gunk, like you get from the tar sands. So for years, the Kochs had to import their extra filthy crude from Caracas. And the price of that heavy oil was set by this man, the Frank Sinatra of Venezuela. Years ago, President Hugo Chavez told me,
Tú sabes que Venezuela tiene la reserva de petróleo.
Venezuela, with the world's biggest reserve of oil, would really stick it to U.S. customers like the Kochs.
Wow, so look at that. There's a lot more to that story than you knew. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that Venezuela was selling its dirty oil to the Koch brothers, and the Koch brothers wanted the Keystone X. Did you know any of that, Steve? No, neither. Great work, Greg. That's fantastic.
What was the name of that documentary again?
By the way, that one is The Best Democracy Money Can Buy, which just came out in the new activist version, so you can go to gregpalast.com.
Gregpalast.com.
Right.
So I want to just give a few more facts. So that, because we're up against a break, I want to get a few more things in before we go to a break. Did you know that there was more oil in reserve than any other nation, twice as much as Saudi Arabia in Venezuela? Yes, there is the threat of starvation because of the US Euro right and Canadian embargo. And the right-wing British government is refusing to give Venezuela $1.5 billion held in gold in the UK. And the U.S. Treasury Secretary has seized Venezuela's U.S. assets, which is Citgo. You know, the gas company Citgo, that's Venezuelans. And so what the government has done is they've taken all the profits from Citgo, all the money, and they've given it to Juan Guaido instead of Maduro. So the country of Venezuela no longer controls those assets. And the Kochs don't have to pay for their Venezuelan oil anymore. And the Venezuelan money is going to Citgo's creditor, Goldman Sachs. Now, can you explain those this thing about Citgo's creditors, Goldman Sachs getting all the money?
Okay, Citgo is Venezuela's U.S. oil operation refineries, and you've seen those gas stations. We've been taking oil from Venezuela. The Kochs are the #1 customer of Venezuela in the entire planet. U.S. is the main customer in general of Venezuelan oil. We get about half of Venezuela's oil. And what happens is that we have now said, we're not paying for that oil. We're just taking it, Mr. Maduro. We're taking it, people of Venezuela. So the Kochs don't have to pay for all the oil, but there's some money that the U.S. Treasury has seized and taken control of. And what they're saying is, we'll give it to the one big U.S. creditor of Citgo, Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs. So that's
so convenient.
That's happening right now. That is happening right now. So all the money that's supposed to be going to the Venezuelan people is going to Goldman Sachs.
Shock.
And who's making that happen? Donald Trump, the guy who said he was going to drain the swamp, is actually giving all the Venezuelan cash to the swamp.
Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed this free clip of aggressive progressives on the Young Turks. This is just a preview of what you will receive with TYT membership. That means exclusive interviews, panel discussions, and more of Jimmy, and of course, me. If you like what you saw, you can access full episodes of Aggressive Progressives by becoming a member. Head to tyt.com/join now.